Oh, I didn't even notice I'm not wearing my septum. Fuck it. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. God damn it. I don't know why I felt like I need to pull this for you guys and pull a card first because we are going to get into it. Anyway, hi, Gemini. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. Are we out of ret yet? So this won't resonate with all of you, of course, because it's a very, very general reading. I will have personal readings soon. I'm getting that together, as well as some other things that I would like to put in the shop. Trying to get it all out. If you're new here, I'm Starbraid. This video is timeless, so if you see this a year from now, a week from now, 2 days from the time I posted it, and it resonates with you, still applies. I'm going to try something a little different today, but looks like you're in for some good stuff, Gemini. Just saying. Do I have anything else? Having some technical difficulties. I'm seeing it as more of like, how committed are you to this, Leah? And I'm like, I am freezing right now in my little sunroom that there is no sun, hence the light. But I will do this. Crazy day, crazy week, but it's been good. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. If you want to keep up with your readings after you watch this one, you like it, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss it. This reading this week is more about encouragement. It's more about your personal growth. It may not involve another person this time, but I still feel like it's going to be a good one for you, Gemini. So let's go ahead and just pull some cards for you. Not going to be that many. I'm going to practice more about intuitive hits as a practice. So I'm not going to be like that every single time, but it is something that's going to be explored here. So what do we have for Gemini? Well, hello. Well, you guys just wanted to get it all done in one fucking thing, didn't you? You're just like, I'm just going to speak when I'm ready to speak. Well, okay. Okay, Gemini. Wow. Awesome. So Gemini, it's just so funny because, like I said, this is a chronicle that's been going on. You've made your decision. For those who resonate, I feel like some of you might have still been, sorry, my nose is itchy. It itches when I channel, guys, like heavily. Some of you guys, we have the Chess Queen, which is trust and strategizing, which is you guys, your essence, really. I know that Gemini is, people are like, oh, they don't have a plan. It's like, well, you guys think very logically. And you do come up with a very logical plan to things. But at the same time, this is something that you've been thinking about. It's not even so much for those who are going to resonate with this, or maybe it may be your inspiration to keep going or make that move towards whatever this is, whoever this is. I feel like you guys deep down are feeling good about it. You're feeling hopeful about it. Like, what moves you're going to make in terms of this person or this opportunity. And even though you're strategizing, you're still aiming high is the words I want to use right now. The Dream Walker. So it's the beautiful mix between your left and right brain, the logic and the creative. You're bringing them together and you're coming up with a plan to move forward. How southern can you get? Forward to what you want to create. I feel like some of you are on a journey to getting more connected because there's a lot of earth energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but that's not what this is about. This is for you. So I feel like not only are you getting grounded, but you're also some of you are getting back to your roots is what I'm getting. This could be in terms of like spirituality. You could be getting back to the roots of who you've always been, who you were. And with this over here, the resting tree, that kind of just even deepens what I'm feeling. The patience and stillness. So it is the same story. It's the same with just different cards. You know what you want. You know who you want, for some of you. And you're going to go for it. You're already figuring out how. You already know how you're going to do it. You're not holding back, but you're still... This wisdom. Some of you are still here. Don't get me wrong, you do need to rest. But I feel like some of you are in this fetal position, like, where do I go from here? Do you see her? Where do I go from here? It's like you're trying to gain that wisdom, that inner clarity. And I think you're trying to... For some of you, I want to say call on your ancestors, but also like call on forces if you do believe in something higher, bigger than yourself. You know, it doesn't have to be Christian. It doesn't have to be any kind of deity, just the universe in general. But I feel like you're calling something in as well. Or someone's calling you in. Okay? I'm seeing with this dragon and this woman here playing the flute. There's something being called in or something's calling you in. There is this pull. There is this magic about this person or this new beginning within you. It's pure magic. And even in the logic and the strategizing and the process, even though it has to have a lot of practicality in the middle of it, there's just something extra about it. There's something that really brings you to life. But it's almost like, what do I do with it? For some of you, you're kind of in the fetal position. I'm not saying that you're like, crying. I think you really are resting on it. But I feel like also for a lot of you guys, it's kind of like that position, when you're laying in bed and you're just like holding your pillow. You're just like, okay, I kind of have an idea of what to do, but and then you may ignore it and you're trying to go back to sleep, but there's like this tugging within you that'll wake you up at night. It probably does keep you up at night. Because I'm looking at this girl, she's not really sleeping. I feel like the more I look at it, the more it looks like someone's sitting there just thinking about it. So some of you may not have made a decision and want to take action for it. I feel like some of you are going within and figuring out what really is calling your soul. It's definitely something not of this world. And I'm not just saying that because of these cards. I'm saying that because of this story that has been going on between you and a certain person for a lot of you. But just your life and how it's changing and how you're changing. You are learning how to balance your heart and your mind alike. You're learning how to be still so you know what you need. So you know what you have to do. So you know what better serves you. There is nothing wrong with that. I feel like that is something you definitely have needed for a very, very long time. And it's time that you celebrate that within yourself. Okay. Now, the card that I pulled when I felt I had to was the emerald. If you have emerald, go ahead and wear it. And that's one of the fun twists within the two new decks that I got. Just if you have any of these stones, wear them until next week, lunar cycle, or until you feel like you don't need to wear it anymore. But it's ceremonies and celebration. It's time for important life passages, such as whether it be weddings, birthdays, graduations, anniversaries. I feel like with this, that celebration, I think, is a rebirth within you, Gemini. The celebration that's needed here is how you have chosen yourself to be your authentic self. It's almost like creating a new birthday for yourself in your awakening. And in these moves that you're making to help yourself, to love yourself, to grow as a person. And we'll clarify a little more here in a second. But like I said, it is a time for celebration. I didn't even remember that it said celebration, to be honest. But if you are kind of, I'm not even going to say you're stuck, some of you, for those who are resonating with this, I think it's just kind of scary for a lot of you. I think there are a lot of serious things at stake. But you're almost, even though you know this, you're willing to kind of go for the magical shit is just the message I'm getting. Okay. So, which is awesome, because I feel like a lot of us, you know, it's kind of like I said with Jim Carrey, it's, you know, a lot of us make decisions or choose our paths out of fear disguised as practicality. And you guys are trying to find that balance within yourself to maybe live from a more magical, more authentic place. Well, geez, you're just getting all the fancy stones. So if you, well, that's a better one. Like, that's probably more affordable. So awesome. These really resonate. Now, these are new cards for me. I've gone through them and read about them, but I'm trying to intuitively. So it's like I said, your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So some of you, this could be, I think it's both for a lot of you. It's not just your love life, not just your job, it's life in general. Some of you may be still being a little hard on yourself for either not making a choice or not knowing how to, you know, move forward. Like, you're getting there. You definitely just know this is sapphire, so wear sapphire if you want to. But if you're struggling with this, understand that when you flow with things and you allow things to happen according to their time, both not resisting and yet not rushing, you know, that even flow of life changing in your favor. Sometimes the best thing we could do is surrender. Amber. So if you have any amber, you can wear it. Sometimes it's just about, I feel like, have confidence in what you're wanting and where you're going or who you're going for, and what you're investing in. Have confidence that there is something within you that is drawing you to it, that is singing us, like there is a song that you're listening to. You know, I feel actually a lot of you are resonating with music right now. Like you're getting messages through music, but there is a calling. There is like, it's almost, it's like following, which, I mean, initially it's like, well, that's not a good idea, following music into like the woods, but there is this inner, like, you can't get rid of it. Okay, whatever's going on within you, Gemini, whatever is pulling you towards a person, a change in life, whatever, it is a song. It is a song specifically written for you. And the only thing that I think a lot of you guys are trying to learn is how to surrender to that life song almost. You know? It's just the it's scary to have the confidence to move forward in that. You know what I mean? It can be really, really scary to surrender to this and to trust yourself enough in this journey that no matter how the outcome happens, you're just following your own brand of authenticity, you know, and especially for those of you who are just awakening, so to speak, or coming to an awakening of who you are and trying to understand that. Be patient with yourself. You're figuring it out, and that's okay. Yeah, it's like I said, some of you maybe, like I said, you probably don't necessarily have to be in the fetal position, but some of you are just kind of like sitting on it. Like, how do I do the thing? Still a question. Unnecessary worries. It's a part of the surrender thing. Release it. Trust yourself, trust the universe that you're going to be backed up no matter what that means. No matter how things turn out, know that it's for you, not against you, and that there's always something to learn from it. And that whatever decisions you're making is not just purely because of something exterior and something outside of yourself, but it's something so much more deeper than that. It's something within you that wants to change, that knows that it can't keep going the way it's going. And if it does, you're going to go crazy. If it does, you're going to have to, it's going to break you at one point. And breaking isn't, people are like, oh, you're not broken, you're remembering who you are. I honestly know that breaking feeling and how I was able to create myself after breaking the mold that I was, I was created to be, like this mold that I had to fit in and never could. I feel like you guys are doing the same. You're breaking that mold. And I feel like you're just really worried about, and that's where the practicality can kind of overrule the just simply trust and strategizing. Those are the two words on this card. You have to trust yourself. And you have to trust that things will work out in your favor no matter what. And that as long as you're in alignment with who you are and what's going on in your life, and listening to that inner voice, listening to that part of yourself that knows, I feel like it's gently calling you in, if not another person. But if this, for some of you, I know this involves another person, maybe more than one, and it's hard, but we're getting the same message here, surrender. But since this is for you, and I see a lot of yellow, Gemini, and that's the solar plexus. If you don't know how to really heal that or balance it out, look up ways that could possibly work for you, and little ways during every day that you can help that, okay? A fiery climax approaches, and you may feel this. That may be why some of you are just kind of like this right now, okay? God, come here. You're kind of like, I don't want to move. It's things are about to crumble. For some of you, I think it's a lot of like the life that you've created for yourself. And rightfully so. I definitely understand why you would feel that way. But a fiery climax approaches. This is not only life-changing, it's exciting. Okay, I'm not saying that the pain is invalid. I feel like a lot of you guys are past that at this point, though. Balance spirituality and practicality. Hello. Surrender to the divine. We have a lot of surrender cards. I have never pulled that card, Gemini. I have not pulled that card yet. And of course it's with you. Full moon, by the way. So if you have one of these stones, emerald, sapphire, amber's pretty damn expensive, but there is citrine, and that works with the solar plexus as well. Anyway, you can wear it till the next full moon if some of you want to wear crystals. So balance spirituality and practicality, surrender to the divine. It's coming, isn't it? For a lot of you guys. And you know it. You feel it. You're just like, fuck it. You're just like, fuck it, man. But then at the same time, you're just like, yeah, but if I don't move, maybe it won't crumble. If I just kind of stay here, maybe I could just enjoy this just a little bit. Maybe I just need a little bit longer to, you know what, guys? I feel like this is something that you can't control. And it is going to crumble so you can make a new beginning. There is renewal. There is beauty in the destruction of what no longer serves us. It hurts like hell. It's fucking crazy. Our world is turned upside down. We're not sure how we're going to get through another day. We're not sure how we're going to get through another week. We're not sure how long it's going to take to heal. But it's that trust. It's that knowing. Learn how to love and trust yourself, Gemini. And I know I've said this a lot, you know, you have made moves to do everything in a loving way for everybody. Now it's time to make sure you're doing it for yourself. You have been preparing for this. You have done everything you can to look around this situation. Trust that. And I feel like someone needs to hear this. Sometimes you have to be selfish. You can't always be selfless. There has to be a balance, okay? And you're not going to help anybody by not being true to yourself. So, whew, Gemini. All right, that is your reading for this week. Please forgive me. I know I might be spitting. I'm having, anyway. Off topic. Okay. Some of you guys are going to screenshot that. I know that. I love you guys so much. You've got this, okay? From the bottom of my heart, I am so proud of you, Gemini, for those who are resonating. You guys are doing so much for yourself. And you're loving not only yourself, but you're loving others. And you're trying to do this in a very balanced way. And I admire that. I really do. I know that's not easy for anybody. So I love you. If you like this video, if it encouraged you, hit the like, leave a comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I am going to figure out what kind of different readings I'm doing every week to bring you guys something new. You know, whatever messages come out are the messages that come out. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being here with me. And I will see you in another video. Bye.